Here, predator and prey share the same shimmering waters. But among these creatures, two stand apart: the stealthy, power-packed Jaguar and the armored Caiman, a crocodilian relic from the age of dinosaurs. For millions of years, the Caiman has ruled these waters as an apex predator. Its bony plates deflect teeth and claws. Its lightning jaws snap shut with bone-crushing force. To most hunters, it is untouchable. Yet in the Pantanal, a new challenger patrols the rivers. The Jaguar, stocky, strong, and unafraid of water, has learned to turn the tables. Today, we journey through a world where the hunter becomes the hunted. This is the story of an audacious cat and an ancient reptile, of skill and daring, of patience and power. Join us as we witness one of nature's most dramatic battles: Jaguar versus Caiman. The Pantanal stretches across Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay, an immense inland delta the size of Washington state. Fed by seasonal rains, it breathes in water like a living lung. Each year, rivers overflow and flood 80% of the land. Then, during the dry season, the water recedes, leaving behind countless lagoons and green meadows. This rhythm of flood and drought fuels an explosion of life. Capybaras graze by the thousands. Egrets and jabirus spearfish in shallows, and beneath the surface, a hidden army of fish, reptiles, and amphibians stirs. But these gentle scenes mask a fierce reality. When floodwaters shrink, food concentrates in shrinking pools. Predators thrive. The Pantanal is also a crucible of fire. When the dry season peaks, lightning strikes ignite the tall grass. Flames sweep across the plains, renewing the soil and driving animals toward the remaining waterholes. For jaguars, this is a season of opportunity. Their prey is forced into the open. Every step, every sound becomes a signal in the silent dance of hunter and hunted. In this ever-changing theater of water and fire, jaguars have perfected the art of adaptation. They stalk not only on land, but through water, paddling for hundreds of yards, silent and unseen. It is here, in this vibrant yet unforgiving landscape, that the next chapter of our story unfolds. He is a giant male jaguar, scarred by old battles and marked by the scent of solitude. For years he has walked these banks alone. No mate, no cubs, no company, only the endless call of the river. With paws broad as a man's hand, he pads silently over the damp earth. Each step leaves only the faintest mark before the mud drinks it back. This is his kingdom, and he needs no witness. The animals sense him long before they see him. A capybara freezes mid-chew. A heron stiffens, neck stretched like a drawn bow. The air itself seems to tighten. He stops, lowers his head, and listens. The breeze carries 1,000 signals: the rustle of lizards, the tremor of fish, the whisper of distant monkeys. The jaguar hears them all and chooses silence. When he moves again, the bush reacts like a single creature. Flocks of ibises explode skyward. A line of Caiman slides noiselessly into the shallows. Even insects falter, their buzz dimming to a nervous hum. This is not the panic of chance, it is recognition. Every being in this wilderness knows the scent of a top predator. The loner jaguar follows the winding river. He knows every curve, every hidden pool. The morning sun begins to burn off the mist, revealing a mosaic of channels and sandbars. Here and there, footprints crisscross the soft mud. Deer, tapir, peccary. He sniffs, noting which were made under last night's moon, which only moments ago. For a while, he simply walks, tail low and heavy. It is not hunger that drives him, it is dominion. He marks a low tree with the scrape of powerful claws, leaving behind a message only another jaguar could read. This land is taken. This water is mine. A sudden splash ahead. The big cat freezes, every muscle coiled. Through reed stems, his amber eyes catch movement. A family of capybaras grazing at the water's edge. The largest female lifts her nose and smells the air. In an instant, the group dives into the river, their alarm whistles slicing the silence. The jaguar does not give chase. Today, he is not hunting. It is enough to remind the river who rules here. He moves deeper into the gallery forest. Light filters through towering fig trees, scattering coins of gold on the ground. A troop of howler monkeys erupts overhead, their guttural calls echoing like distant drums. They have spotted him. Branches shake as they flee higher, tails lashing in agitation. The jaguar glances up only briefly unconcerned. He has no interest in such small, airy prey. The day grows hotter. The loner jaguar slips back to the river, seeking shade beneath drooping vines. He lowers himself to the bank, half in water, half on land. The current cools his belly as he drinks. Every so often, he dips his head beneath the surface, ears flat, listening to the hidden world below. Fish scatter in a cloud of silver. This cat is more than a swimmer. He's a true water hunter. When hunger strikes, he can stay submerged for half a minute, striking like a thunderbolt at fish, turtles, or even caiman. But for now, he simply rests, blending with the green shadows. Hours drift by. Dragonflies glitter in shafts of sunlight. Occasionally, he lifts his head to watch the passing pageant. A tapir cow leading her calf across a shallow ford. A line of white stalks parading along a sandbar. Each one senses the sleeping danger and keeps a cautious distance. The stillness is broken only by the rhythmic chug of his breath and the distant rumble of afternoon thunder. Rain is coming. By later day, clouds pile high and dark. A breeze sweeps the marsh, carrying the smell of wet earth and electric charge. The jaguar rises and begins a slow, deliberate patrol toward higher ground. As he walks, tree frogs fall silent. A family of deer, hidden in the tall grass, lowers their heads, muscles trembling. Even the caimans keep to deep water. The first fat raindrops strike his coat. He welcomes the cooling storm. Rain blurs his outline, masking his scent. It is in such weather that he sometimes hunts, knowing sound and smell work in his favor. Now the forest glows with twilight. The storm passes, leaving a glassy stillness. Bats wheel overhead, and the air smells of damp leaves and wild orchids. The jaguar stands at a bend in the river where fallen logs create a natural bridge. He surveys the water one last time. Somewhere in the dark, a caiman rises, only its eyes showing. It waits for fish, unaware that the greatest danger is on land. But tonight, the loner jaguar does not attack. He is not driven by hunger. He is driven by presence. He is the shadow every creature feels but rarely sees. Night deepens. Stars brighten over the flooded plain. The jaguar moves off, a silent monarch, reclaiming his secret paths. Behind him, the bush exhales, life resuming its cautious rhythms. The animals know the pattern. The jaguar comes. The jaguar goes, but his memory lingers like a scent in the wind.